Okay. Let's see. We are good. Alright, so apparently now Facebook allows you to change your profile to some digital creative thing. So I want to see what this is all about. But I've been practically streaming on my Twitch and my YouTube. Well, he says players online still. Alright. Let's continue the MSQ. Okay, I'm ready to keep my head best. Hopefully this is not a long-ass trail of talking.
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please!
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive! Thank the gods! Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
Oh, so it ain't Thanos.
That dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells. Shit.
Not Grandpa.
Damn you!
Never run out of options.
You can't be here! You need to run, now!
Oh,
A trap! Take care of the others, eh?
oh no, Geo, no! Barely knew you.
No sign of him so far. This way, maybe?
Oh, he's dead. Oh no, the gun.
Geode!
It's just a pile of dust now. Can make a geode walk out of him, maybe.
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to Ether now? I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance. Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promised to halt my harvest?
I'm not that offense. I'm not that on the offense. It just
It's foolish of me to even ask.
Yep.
I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
What about the canister? Yeah. What was the point? Oh, we're gonna kill you, guy. Oh, will we be able to turn them back? Oh, I'm stepping in it. Oh well. We should return to the back room so and the others need to know what happened. Yes, they do. Sure, they need to know. Yes, dance, my minion, in the dust of Jude. I know. Yeah. Heartbreaking. For shame. I'm sure we'll bring him back somehow. That's him.
Our dear Geode.
The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
This isn't your fault, Gululja. The blame lies with Calix, and with him alone.
Yeah, he's a hacker.
It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy? Living our lives. What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calix for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him. Wait, where are you going? To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Stay here and get some rest. I'll make sure nostalgia stays out of trouble.
Thank you.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, I'm hopeful we can determine where Calix is hiding. But not right now.
That lip movement, the whimpering, I like that.
We need time before we
Good
can
little
move on.
detail.
Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
It sounds like we're gonna bring him back. We always bring him back. What can I do to help? Let's go. Let it play out. No, it's called friendship. We there yet?
Whenever we lost a comrade, the three of us would come back here to reminisce. Me, Geode, and Kafkiwa. Will you raise a glass?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're not gonna drink?
What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you like to join us?
I had a feeling you two would show up. That's why I poured 3 out of 4.
I suppose I could spare a moment. They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it. You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they got up to. That sort of thing.
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I had recently lost someone close to me. I'd also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company. So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First-time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
You got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street. A pair of drunken fools. Then this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine. That was Kafkiwa, I take it.
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly behavior, she launched into a recruitment pitch. Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause. It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier, and learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas, and wanted to see this future of hers come to pass.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents, those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded comrades, we began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut since she took over the business.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to discover that the hideout had long been abandoned. Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Avalanche was
Thus
better.
were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
We could never have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I can see their smiles, hear their laughter. I feel their presence, and I know They're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this. And why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you, everyone.
No, it's me who should be thanking you. Though the pain is still deep, I don't feel like I'm drowning in it anymore. Let's get out there and put a stop to Calyx. For you, for me, and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.
Got a call. What'd you find out? Fellow FC member. AFK, of course. Got any of them regulators? Let me guess, regulator? Neo-regulators. What did I find out? Tensions are running high. Getting a call. Can't answer that for you right now. Oh, it's living memory.
What's happened?
Yes, what's happened?
Sorry to drag you out here, but I thought it best you see for yourself.
Death is your constant companion. Though you toil with diligence, death may come ere your reward is bestowed. Though your grand works be poised for completion, death may come ere you wake the following morn. Though you enjoy a life of peace and good fortune, death needs but one instant to claim you. Your bodies are weak. Your heart, your brain, every fragile organ rolls the dice from moment to moment. Sheer chance deciding if they function or fail. Be you stoic or generous or righteous, no virtues tip the scales in that fatal reckoning. The choice is made without reason. The end is cloaked in terror. That is what it means to die.
The announcement began after we finished our meeting with Gossen. As for its source, well...
Alex.
There is no shame in being afraid. It is that very fear which will drive you to conquer death. Let us set a new course for mankind. Let us preserve our existence unto perpetuity. Hope for it, wish for it, pray for it. We will become endless. With evolution's brilliance, will we banish the ever-present darkness of mortality.
Change isn't easy. No one ever wants to take the first step. But this is the right path for us. What other way could there be? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to register.
Val Wuklemat. You couldn't have come at a better time. Please, you have to let us move to Tuli-Yalal.
It's too dangerous to stay here. Who knows when the next century will turn on us? Even if we wanted to become endless, there are no more neo-regulators to be had. Fleeing is our only option.
If the solution was as simple as leaving, then we'd all have left already. Did you not hear the announcement? For the living, death is a foregone conclusion. No matter where we go, or who we shelter with, we won't get another chance like this to overcome our fate.
Easy for you to say when you have that regulator.
The Landscar are on their way as we speak, and arrangements have been made to see that you all will be safely evacuated. Tuli-Yalal will aid you in whatever way we can. So please, remain calm.
I want to help Alexandria. I want to save its people. But can I do? I am not their queen.
Still not even at the dungeon yet. Alright, I need a drink. Forgot I have a mic now. Something exciting, please. She literally is female Naruto. Don't forget about me. I'm wearing the Naruto colors. Do it.
So this is one of Preservation's laboratories.
It's so dark I can barely see.
Just a moment. If I can reroute the power to the circuit.
You got the lights working! Smell how stale the air is.
This room hasn't been in use for many years.
It was thanks to Kryl and Galulja that we managed to locate this place.
You may remember that my earring contained the control code for the gate to the Golden City. As it was Preservation that constructed the portal, we reasoned that the code to operate it might include a signature of some sort, unique to their organization.
So I took a closer look, and a line-by-line examination yielded a string of symbols identifying the code's author. We then began accessing the nodes for every door in Everkeep, seeking out control codes which contained those same symbols. After a grueling search, we finally discovered our prize behind door number 1860, the entrance to the facility in which we now stand. I'd probably still be at it if Galulja hadn't been around to assist me.
I took breaks, but Shale never stopped working. Not even once.
Good on you, kid, for following work protocol. You're a treasure, Shale. Sounds like you need one of Ganol's energy tonics. You're a treasure. You're a delight.
I can contribute precious little else, I'm afraid, but I appreciate your kind words. In any case, this next part will require your helping hands.
We need to spread out and search for something that may lead us to Calyx. We're more than happy to help, of course, but I wonder, won't he realize we've found this place?
It's highly likely, and personally I hope he does.
stop with the kid. That was easy. Thanks, kid. Duo 1930, huh? Shelley got for me. Oh. Because I guess you had the mass experiment 158 and the code number. Okay. Preserving the number. Got the level 2 security code. Circle, square. Oh, so there's a diamond. A diamond, square, circle to connect those. Circuitry panel. What was that diagram again? Diamond, circle, square. And in doubt, screen capture it. Alright, so we rotate this. Oh, okay. I see now. Alright, so this is supposed to be diamond. Assumption is this should not be touching, so I'm going to assume this will be circle. No. Triangle wasn't used. Oh, it's just okay. Don't have to push any extra buttons for that. Did I start the Final Fantasy 1 and up gameplay yet? I only started part 1 of Final Fantasy 1. Then I stopped right after I got the key that opens up a bunch of treasure chests and doors throughout the game. I gotta go collect the 4 crystals, so I'm gonna go back to Final Fantasy 1 and then climb all the way up. Playing Final Fantasy 14 because the patch just came out. And I just want to get this Dawntrail story done and over with and see what they are planning next with the other expansion. Although I think this is probably gonna be my final grind. I'll play the next expansion, but I'm not doing anything nuts in it. Oh my god, come on. You know you're coming towards a dungeon or a trial when they give you like a little screenshot in the quest and... I haven't... Still more exposition. What is it? Oh yeah, the trophy thingy. This is the device that controls it. I get it that it's the key that's inside it, but no, the key remains throughout it, yep. Let's go find that level 3 key. I swear, if it's in this cabinet drawer again, right next to you. Crowd just can't get into the drawer. Too short. Yeah, show us what went down in this room.
Are you really planning to leave?
Yes. The idea of eternal life. It's begun to frighten me.
I struggle to renounce our conventional wisdom. Death is the means by which life prunes its branches, leaving the trunk to grow strong and tall. We die so that our species may flourish. What would become of mankind were we to halt that process? If unending stagnation is the fruit of our labor, then perhaps we strive for the wrong thing.
Your argument is a rejection of Master Calix's vision.
I suppose it is. Perhaps such dread would not plague me, were I capable of sharing his perspective on the subject.
But I cannot. He and I are too different. In too many ways, I lack his extraordinary genius. I had no illness threatening to cut my life short, no singularity of will to cut away all distractions and focus solely upon research.
I have nothing but respect for his determination. The way he overcame his prognosis and seized the means to transcend death itself. But I'm not convinced that this obsession with living is the right path. That's why I've decided to leave preservation and put all my effort towards building a legacy for the next generation. Surely you...
Nope. You're done. When you got a guy with his eyes completely covered by hair, yeah.
There can be...
Yeah, you're bad. So who's this dude? Director Demetrius himself. See, Cryle. Is it right here, Cryle? So much reading. Oh, here we go. Requires password to input the terminals in the photo lab. I'm not gonna lie. The pink, hard to read. The total lab and the director's office. what's this now? Let's open the locker. Whoa! Is this... I'm assuming this is that one guy's locker and he's obsessed with the kid? Yeah, check the locker. I think we found the guy. Yeah, the locker. Oh, would you look at that? Hey, got that. I'm sure there's a reason that's there. Just like this other heartless looking symbol. So we need another jewel. Check that locker again. Reread the data tablet? No. I don't think so. Good job, kid. So the proto lab is Sapphire. Mars is Alexandrite. And Garnet is the total labs. Okay. What's this? I'll cancel. Alright, we got it. Got the passwords. Let's do this. For the proto lab, Sapphire. Garnet. We got Alexandrite. Wait, what? Yeah, Sapphire's Proto Labs. Director's office. Oh, what's this? The glowing words appear to be handwritten. Heed the stones. This must be about the special meaning Alexandrians have gems. It's an old belief, I think, where each type of gem means something different. I bet if you ask Beans, she could tell you more about it. Oh. Yes. Protection. We did it. Can't open it.
This terminal doesn't look special to me, but This is definitely what we're after?
It is. But whether or not it will suffice for our purposes is another...
The Endless are created using the memories of the deceased. But as memories are, in essence, collections of data, the resultant entities have no physical form. These data entities, as we might call them, have only two methods for interacting with the material world. One of these we saw in Living Memory, where the Endless are granted temporary bodies through the use of corporeal ether. They become much like solid ghosts that one can see and touch. The other method, which Kafkiwa employed, is the remote operation of a machine. But where do you suppose the Endless are to be found when not inhabiting a physical body? The Endless are memories, and if memories are data, then... Yes, we suspect they reside in a virtual domain, one contained entirely within an electro-based machine. We've seen such a realm before, after all.
Oh, you mean like the Alexandria made from the Endless Fiend's memories? It all seems so real.
So this virtual domain, it would also be housed within the Meso Terminal.
But how? I thought we shut down all the terminals in Living Memory.
You did. And Kafkiwa's program performed just as she intended. The Meso Terminal itself was deactivated, as evidenced by the failure of the device which was keeping Sphne's body in stasis. Be that as it may, we face a master of electrope engineering. That he managed to partition and protect the sector harboring his own memories is well within the bounds of possibility.
Let us say that the Meso Terminal does indeed contain a second domain, and that Calyx himself resides there. This city, on the other hand, exists here in the source. That being the case, I thought perhaps we could prevent his remote interference by closing the gate to the Golden City.
Except I tried to close it once already when I visited Living Memory. The process required administrative authorization, a restriction I assumed at the time had been imposed by the Queen.
But now you think Calyx might be responsible.
Just as I suspected. Even now, security transmissions from throughout the Keep are being tapped by the core system and routed elsewhere. Almost every single one has you as its focus. He's keeping track of the keyholder's movements.
Time's up, and what a waste of time it's been. Hoping to find me by tracing security data. That will not be necessary. Through a not inconsiderable effort, I've taken your measure and prepared a force sufficient to subdue you. Come. I invite you to the upper reaches of the Meso Terminal. The storage device which holds my memories is there.
Alex needs to get some sun.
Break the memory bank and victory is yours. I, in turn, will seek to wrest the key from you with any and every means at my disposal.
And if we refuse this invitation?
I will wait and continue to convert Alexandrians into Endless. Consider the urgency of the situation and make the wiser choice.
Answer me one question, Calyx. The Endless Fiend. When she was queen, you had her face an impossible task, then manipulated her into using the key when she was at her most desperate. If you can do all that, then why not whisk it away when her plans went to ruin? Why let it fall into our hands?
He pours salt in the wound. That disaster was a miscalculation on my part. As her end drew near, Sphene and her restructured memories had become one with the terminal's control systems. In that singular place, in that singular moment, she wielded an authority greater than mine.
Great.
Thus she was able to shield you, the neighboring sovereign to whom she entrusted her nation's future, and the hero to whom she entrusted that priceless key. I am unsure to what degree she perceived my presence, but she knew that someone was watching. Does that satisfy your curiosity?
It does. And I'm satisfied that you will take nothing more from this nation. Not one more life, not one more future, not one single smile from another child's face. You hear me? Sorry for losing my temper, but there's only one way we can deal with people like Calyx. Whatever grand future he envisions, someone will be made to pay the price. And I won't let that happen.
If I may, I realize it is not my place to say this. Even so, I must thank you both. On behalf of my other self, allow me to say how grateful I am to have you as our champions.
Yeah, no kidding. An adventure of talk, point and click, talk. Dungeon. I did not even see this thing had no picture, no talking. Oh man, I need to get up, use the restroom, and stretch. Alright. Had to take care of laundry. What we got?
I see. A difficult situation.
Indeed. Very difficult.
In the absence of an official sovereign, I agree that it is not Preservation's place to dictate the future of our nation. However, I also cannot simply take a side and declare my support for your efforts to defeat Calyx.
Is that because of the new regulator you wear?
I've yet to register it. I find myself caught between the fear of dying and the desire to carry out the duties of governance. My greatest concern is how we shall stem this ever-increasing terror of mortality when becoming endless is no longer an option. And that's to say nothing of the recent slaughter committed by our own soldiers. The fact that such violence was perpetrated for the very purpose of creating endless will, paradoxically, make it more difficult to endorse your chosen course. It may not seem logical, but for those who lost friends and family in the attacks, halting the creation process altogether would render the deaths of their loved ones utterly meaningless.
Indeed.
Is it not cruel to rob them of what little solace they could claim, when we have only just learned what it is to mourn? Tell me, how are we meant to overcome such tragedies?
We stop begging others to teach us, for a start.
Oh my goodness, it's the NPCs we interacted with in the last couple patches. Whoa!
For the longest time, we've been protected by Queen Sphene and the systems put in place by our forebears. The hardships and responsibilities of life were distant things, and we felt entitled to our comforts, even as we barely noticed those who risked everything to keep us sheltered. But no more. From now on, we need to learn on our own. How to live with the promise of death. How to endure the pain of loss. We may never learn to love such things, but we may learn to survive them. The people beyond the barrier, even the Alexandrians of old, they've all had to live with these fears. There's no reason we can't do it too.
What are you all doing here?
Malachite called us in, and the Oblivion members briefed us on the current crisis. You don't stand idly by while your house burns down. We came together and thought about how we could help.
Long story short, we've decided to join the fight alongside Oblivion. I say fight, but we're well aware of how little use we'd be in actual combat.
A battle of ideas, on the other hand. Now that we might be qualified to do something about. We'll talk to our neighbors and do our best to quell their fears. Convince them to make the most of this life and enjoy all it has to offer. Perhaps that will help to ease your burden.
It certainly will. Even if a few are assuaged by your words, it will make things easier.
Those who have already registered will be difficult to sway, but there are still many who waver. Those are the ones we'll concentrate on.
Gossen, if you truly care for the people of Alexandria, then now's the time to start thinking of ways to prevent more deaths.
Were I to become endless at the expense of my countrymen's lives, I would regret it for the rest of my existence.
Yes, take that shit off.
Forgive my weakness. When the people have lost their way, it falls to the government to support and guide them. Alexandria can rise above this sorrow and find its way forward once more. Is that not so, Your Majesty?
Indeed it is. No, that wasn't... what I meant to say was...
Calm down, Sphene.
Amity, you used her name.
Oh, now the secret's out.
The perfect resemblance to our beloved Queen Sphene has not escaped our notice. Yet we also understand that you are not her. Having to live in secret, unable to share who you really are, that must have been hard on you.
Yeah, it's only for 2
When
patches.
you come back, please tell us all about yourself. I imagine yours is a rather outlandish story, but we're eager to hear it all the same. You're one of us, an Alexandrian, and we don't abandon our own.
Oh! Well, now I cannot make the uncanny comparison between how in 2024 was about the
I
hooded
promised
princesses.
to return.
Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom had a hooded Zelda. Dawntrail had a hooded Princess Sphene.
And when I do, I look forward to speaking with you all.
Things seem much the same.
So listen, you have nothing more to fear than any other normal day. Deep breaths. We'll get through this.
You'd be telling them much the same if you were here. I suppose it falls to me now.
Where do I go? Living memory. This is now a dead memory. Oh, thank you. Dungeon. Oh my god. I believe everyone determined to be here is present and accounted for. Shall we make our way to the terminal? We wouldn't risk to keep our insistent host rating. Thank you. Yes, we should. I got something in my eye. Where are we going? More Final Fantasy IX music. Together we stand, together we fight. The Mesa Terminal. Finally. Let's see what randos we bring with us. Five-minute wait. At least they got the good music on. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's do this.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down. I've created new endless for you. Not all at once, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
Come along, Freya. Be a tank. fuck going in there? First boss, what do we got?
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
I'm just gonna stick with the computer.
Oh, you've overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose.
Another dungeon with his narration.
Next, we visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight. These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals. Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it?
Interesting.
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Oh, okay. I see. We all get our own little. We all gotta do our own little mini mechanics. Oh snap. And I'm dead. Huh. That's interesting. Did not realize, yeah.
Beginning to tire? Good. I bid you continue on.
Neat fight, but on. Gotta say that is very unique.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the, that Alexandria bar where Ruby and all them hung out. In 9. Definitely recognize that reference. Alright, one last 9, hoo-ah. Who we got?
Very well. If one by one they fall, I'll send them all as one. Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones. Rise and meet the foe before you. An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge.
Oh, this is cool.
Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity. Bombs rain down without pause or mercy. The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Crazy ass boss. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Okay. Not again, not again, not again. This is not a melee friendly fight. No, the tank. Alright, I'll LB2. Great dungeon. Thank you for party, y'all. Alright, now what?
Sven? The Endless he sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calix's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calix, how long have you pursued this madness?
Long enough.
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
One second. Gotta turn the camera off real quick. I need to fix whatever's in my eye. Oh.
Calix!
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key. Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask, why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless. I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order. This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat? I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
The summoning.
What now? What was that? A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold, so weak.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death. Terror for the eternal darkness that will, without fail, engulf the lives of every living thing. Allow me to introduce it to you.
I got it! I got one! 4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to! I made it just in time. Now to register. Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-Regulator. We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users. The day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
Oh, give it back! I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You think that's what I want?
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying. That terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
What in the...
They're possessed.
What's going on?
I recognize that
Securing
song.
the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory. Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer.
Oh, we're fighting Necron?
Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty. To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own design. It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had, but I managed it in the end. And now, everything is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
And it's the same arena. Oh, what do you look? Is it?
What is that?
It's Necron!
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques? Keep these close.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Do you still mean to stand against me? That remains to be seen.
Azus Necropolis. I like the new music. A little rearranged version of the song. I wonder if it has the. Does it have it? Does it have those moaning noise sound? No. I didn't think so. I'm gonna use opera. Alright, let's see what this boss. Let's see what 14th Necron does versus Final Fantasy IX's original final boss. At least he has a purpose this time, it's not just some random, oh, surprise! You thought Kuja was it? Nope. Think again. Five minutes. Thank you. Let's do this.
those who obstruct evolution shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh. You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves.
That's okay.
There. Do you not see? Death is upon you. Perhaps this. Kill them.
I guess. Did you do rank boss?
For the sun.
You better do rank boss.
Kill them.
It's a blight.
Fear compounds fear,
Rank boss!
eroding
Hell
your
yeah!
strength.
Let's see what this looks like. Oh. Oh, it's a phase. It's a phase. Okay.
I will reduce you to ether. You will die for me now. Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit. The endless darkness engulfs you.
Oh no. Oh dear. Huh. That was neat. Wasted my 2 minutes though.
Still alive, but there are ways to change that. There. Those who do not resist death deserve it. I am prepared for you. Kill them.
I don't get the assignment. Only what the group does. Monkey see, monkey do.
Fight, if you must. There. You struggle in vain. Once the terror takes root, it will only continue to grow.
Oh shit.
Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
Okay, so we can still go through that option. Ah! I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. We did it. Very neat. Very unique fight. They got some uniqueness in the fights this time around, but the story, man. The story was not as good.
Is it over?
Is it?
Now, the memory bank.
It's shielded.
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you. It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means. But I anticipated as much.
Next one lives.
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame. You brought death to my creation. What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand?
I feel it again. That same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
God damn you.
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is? You will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Alex. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war. Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
Nahe, don't you recognize me? Nahe!
What's happening? What's wrong with them? What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast?
I know that voice.
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward?
So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
What is this reaction?
This kid only has one emotion.
An irregular factor in the equation. Eliminate her.
No!
No, you don't!
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be transferred.
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
I like how they send the one with the axe. And by axe. Seriously, this kid has like no... Oh, is that a second emotion? Oh, damn. Got blisters on her fingers.
I gave her my word! I promised I would protect her people!
And we will protect them together!
Well, no one's gonna be like, oh, Alice did it all. It was all Alice. All it takes is me just to throw my spear at it. Yep. Uklama. Bloody hands. Me. Now I'm curious, how does that work with the book users? I would love to see the cutscene with someone playing as a summoner or a scholar doing that.
Careful. You're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone or two. It won't be long until your fever rises. We need to see you back to Tuliolo and into the care of a chirurgeon.
I kept my promise.
Thank you, Lamity.
Oh no. Oh, see, they bandaged her hands as expected. Oh, well. Alright. I'm gonna end it there. Maybe finish this up on the stream. Probably won't do it on Facebook. I don't know. We'll see. Just wanted to see what it's all about now with this digital creating profile they got going on now. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.